This is Algebra 1, Lesson 38, Practice. We're going to do some problems practicing ratios and proportions and how you solve them. The ratio of neophytes to masters at the tryout was 7-2. If there were 714 neophytes, how many masters were there? Well, if you're like, what in the world is it talking about? Well, we're at tryouts. This is some sort of thing where they're having to earn their way with their skills to get on the team or in the ensemble or something like that. So we've got the masters who know what they're doing. So by contrast, what do you think the neophytes are? I would say those are the people who maybe are new to this, right? So let's go with N for the neophytes and M for the masters as our variables. The ratio of neophytes to masters at the tryout was neophytes to masters, 7-2. There's our ratio. Now, let's find out how many there really were. If there were 714 neophytes, okay, neophytes are on top, so 714. How many masters were there? We don't know how many masters, but we do have a ratio equal to another ratio, which forms a proportion. So now when I cross multiply, I do 7 times m, which is 7m, and then 2 times 714. 2 times 714, what is that? 1428. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 7. And I get, what is that? 204. M is equal to 204. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means there are 204 masters. And you can kind of double check yourself to see, does it make sense? You can already see with the ratio that there are more newbies than there are masters, right? More neophytes. So we should end up here, we've got more new neophytes, more new people, and we should have a lesser number for the masters. All right, let's look at B. The crowd in the Belgrade town square was made up of Croats and Serbs. I kind of have a feeling here that we're talking about C and S. Now, I do not like S as a variable, so I'm going to go X here because it looks like a 5. So I'm just going to go X. In the ratio of 5-9. If there were 18,000 Serbs, how many Croats were there? Okay, so we have a ratio of Croats to Serbs. And the ratio is 5-9. If there were 18,000 Serbs, okay, here are our Serbs, so got to be careful. That means that has to go in the bottom because of the way we wrote it here. Then how many Croats are there? That's C. And these are going to be equal to each other. And we're going to cross multiply. So I've got 9C, or I could do, I guess to be consistent, I've been writing the one, this one on the left, but it doesn't matter. 5 times 18,000. Well, what's 5 times 18? Is that 90? So that's going to be 90,000. Equals 9C. And then when I try to get the variable by itself, I need to divide by 9. And I end up with 10,000 equals C.